morning, guys. It's your boy Righteous Line, Mic Check CV. We're out here in spinning fields at the moment. Now you look around, you notice it looks a little bit cold out here. You see me with the t-shirt on. You wonder what the hell's going on? Why are you wearing a t-shirt in this cold ass weather? One answer may be because I'm just hard. You know what I mean? Another answer, and the better answer, the answer I like, might be because of the heat provided from the fire talent we've got right here. Everybody, we've got Feeemo.
Come on.
We've got Aitch.
I like that.
Popping Aitch.
I like that.
Popping Feeemo.
Come on, fam.
I'm just real, that's all it is.
Right, yeah.
Now, I'm just going to dive straight into this right now, yeah? Because it really is a bit cold, man.
True say, we need to get out of here, fam. ASAP.
For real.
Come on.
Feeemo, just want to ask you quickly, how did you get into this spitting thing?
So music, bro, encouragement of my family, man, my brothers, and just friends. Obviously, growing up, I used to live in London, and we used to used to go to the parks, community clubs, youth clubs, and just huddle up, write bars and spit to each other, innit?
Yeah.
And I used to love the reception people got, and I was like, yeah, I want to write bars and be like that as well, brother. And started writing my 2-2 bars.
Just practice your craft whenever possible.
Yeah. But
showcase it.
We tried to, innit? That's the problem.
Yeah.
I thought I was dead, innit? So I didn't really try and spit too tough. And then it's only this year when I got my degree in that I thought, yeah, let me try and test the waters, man.
Yeah, what's your degree, by the way, pal?
Psychology.
Oh,
Psychology.
yeah, dude.
So, yeah, love, fam.
Dude. Staying on your brain, mate.
Yeah.
Staying on your brain.
Trust me.
Aitch, what about yourself? How did you get into this thing, man?
This is a mad story, innit? Basically, me and my boy, big up Webbo, if you're watching, innit? My boy Webbo, we both loved the film Scary Movie, innit? I know this sounds weird, innit? But we both used to watch this film Scary Movie, Bear. You know that part where Scream's spitting them bars all in that room, you get me? So we just wrote remixes to that. Just
Right.
saying, you know what I'm saying? Just similar things to that, and then Webbo was like, rah, your ones are actually cold, and I was like, what? And then it just went on from there, innit? And then grew the balls to do the first video, and then it just all stemmed from there, innit?
That is a pretty sick story. That's sicker than Scary Movie itself. Damn. I like it though. I like it. Now, while we're on the subject, Feeemo, I heard from the grapevine that your brother used to make you write bars.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
I'm assuming this is an older brother.
Yeah.
It's not like your little brother who's a bit more balls. He's like, you better write some bars, man. You know what I mean? I run these things. It's not one of them kind of things.
Big older brother, you know.
Oh.
Bro, that's mad you heard that. Yeah, brother. He used to make me write like 16s, 32s, and
like every day or something
like every day or
on
whenever you can. Like, I want you to spit as well, innit?
Yeah.
Because he used to write bars. He spits as well. Big up lyrical, man, my bro. You get me? And he used to make me write and say, listen, go write these bars and come back to me. And if they're shit, I'm gonna make you write more and more and more and more. And these times I'm trying to study for like tests or whatnot, innit? And he's making me write bars, like. But yeah, he really tried to push, man. Yeah. And then I think I wrote a set of bars and he liked them. And he was like, yeah, this is you, man. Keep writing. And yeah, man. Yeah, so you're right, fam. Yeah, great man. Trust me.
And clearly it paid off in the
Yeah,
end.
bro.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well, not yet. We'll get there, innit?
Oh, thank you anyway. So once again from me, big up to you, bro, man.
We got lyrical, man. My bro.
Now, Aitch, you're young in the game, but at the same time, you're big in the game.
Soon,
right?
soon, bro, soon.
So I just want to ask you now, even though you're on your way, I just want to ask you, at what point did you realise this is something that you could do for the long run?
It's sort of, it's like, in my opinion, from the first video that come out on the One Way TV, big up Shaz as well from One Way, that was sort of like just, boom, like it just hit views straight away in it, and I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting like 2,000 views, and then boom, that was it. And then it got like something mad, like 15k in a month, which was like what I thought was sick for my first video.
Patents,
and then it's on like 30 something k now. But just went from there, and then everyone was saying, yeah, you need to carry on doing it in it. Next video, get more views, all this. But obviously, the downside to that is the more views, the more people are gonna comment. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
But obviously, fuck them guys, innit? I don't care about them guys.
Yeah, who needs?
Fuck them guys, blood. Straight up, fam.
Who needs your ass?
Innit? No one needs haters, bro. Trust
Damn.
me, man. Allow it, fam.
Damn.
And I'm trying to do something out here positive and man them hate.
It's mad though, because when people hating that, they think, yeah, I'll hate on Aitch or hate on Feeemo, so they don't write bars again.
Yeah.
They think wrong, bro. Like, when I look at comments and I see, this white boy is trying to spit rare, I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying. So you're saying this, I'll try harder next time and come with something better. You get what I'm saying? But every other MC will agree with me. All this hate, it just makes them want to do it more.
100%, fam. Real talk, bro. When I see all the, bro, like he's saying, any negativity that comes my way, it's just like, bro, it just makes me want to step the panel up, innit, and prove people wrong even more.
Ain't no more fuel to the fire.
Exactly, that's what it is, fam.
That's real.
And I just feel sorry for people like that, bro, because it's like you grew up on a wrong mentality, innit? Like your parents are dumb or something, bro, to hate on other people. That's facts, fam.
Fuck your mum, innit?
Real talk. Nah, obviously, like, real talk, innit? Like, your parents must not have disciplined you correctly if you hate on man, innit? Especially when man's trying to do something to feed their family, bro. And that's facts, man. That's facts, bro.
True.
Can't
Facts,
argue with that logic, man. For real.
Gotta be real, blood.
Now that I got into the genesis of Feeemo, got into the genesis of Aitch, we'll get into the joint genesis right now.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
I caught your video, okay? Petrol bombing, yeah? Love the song, love the video.
Respect.
And like I was saying before, love the aerial shot, man, because that just blew me away, man. So for real.
Big up Shaz on the drone, man.
Big up Shaz on the drone.
One-way TV.
Big up the drone too. Big up who sold the drone. Big up the manufacturer of the drone. Shoot. Everything. Should win an Oscar for that shit. For real. Now, I just want to ask, how did the Feeemo and Aitch collaboration come about?
You know
How did
what?
that petrol thing
I've
come
said
about?
the story too many times, so I'm gonna let you say it, innit? Like, I've said it too many times, bro.
Right,
So I'm proud of
basically-
it, man. I'm proud of it. Trust me, I am.
Basically, I clocked some of Feemo's freestyles on One-Way TV again, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, but I didn't know his actual name to get in contact with him on Facebook. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I thought, left it, still shared it and not liked it, but left it, and then someone from around my area sent for me on Facebook, put it on Facebook, and then I sent back, and then that was like 20,000 views in 10 days, something mad like that. That just kept getting shared and shared and shared. And then I seen a comment, which was Feeemo saying something like, Aitch killed this guy, one of the hardest in manner, and I was like, right, that's like, that shot to minute. Like, I'm thinking of all these sick MCs from manner, and someone saying to me that I'm one of the hardest, and then that's how it got up, that's how it came about, innit? And then I asked him what he was working on, what he's got coming up next, and he already had Petrol Bombing recorded. He had the full track, and then he said,
So he brought you on board?
yeah, and he cut half his verse out, and then
That's love, man.
I had to.
put me on the next one, but that didn't work out because in the studio, something mad happened in the studio.
It's all political,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all political.
So we
Yeah,
went, so we
you know
went
how
to
it
another
goes.
studio, and then we were just like, fuck it, we'll just go back to back on it, just do verse on verse, and then that's how it came about.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? Listen, big up Remedy, my cousin, innit? He's my engineer. He does my music, guides me with all the music and the sounds and whatnot. Yeah. Certain engineer in there that didn't really. He wasn't on levels in it, so that's why the situation was a bit mad. I don't want to feel like I'm sending shots to my cousin.
Yeah. It is
Obviously,
what it is. What it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
what
my
happened.
bad,
You know, innit?
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
my bad.
my
It
man,
wasn't
innit?
his cousin, it was another guy.
My
who
man
was at
knows
the
who he
studio,
is, innit?
yeah,
He
yeah.
couldn't pattern up, fam. He was.
Yeah, you was dead, bro.
Yeah, you was dead still. But I was still learning, innit? Obviously, you'll learn, innit? So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life is a learning curve.
It's a
as they
learning
say.
curve, like.
You know what I mean? Now, the name of your crew, Man Can't Complain.
Oh, that's
First time I heard that, it had connotations of like a positive mantra to it. It's like, man can't complain, I'm blessed. Now that's my interpretation of it, but how would you describe it? What does that mean to
Fam,
you?
you know what, yeah? The man can't complain. It's a motto, It's a motto, innit? So it's just a statement that I follow on an everyday basis, bro. Like, because everyone's been through trials and tribulations and circumstances, yeah? And the last thing, my mum always taught me, the last thing you want to do is complain about something that has affected you, innit? Because you will never see the good in it and you'll never learn from it. So I just came with the motto, literally, the life motto that I follow is man can't complain. Like, if anything comes my way, like, whether it's good or bad, innit, just don't complain about it, because there's just no point. Like, you're blessed. The fact that you're alive and you're wearing clothes, you take hot showers, you brush your teeth, you've got socks, boxes, you earn money, whatnot. Like, there's other people who are in worse predicaments.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
are dying on a daily basis, innit? Yeah, bro. So I just follow that motto. People work so hard in this music thing and they don't get a look in, innit?
Yeah.
And that's the same mentality that I have. Like, people don't look at me. It's just like, yo, whatever, innit? Just keep going, and eventually, prevail, man. So, man can't complain to. It's a motto, fam. That I just follow, man.
Yeah, it's a good way to live, man.
Yeah,
Good way
man,
to live.
serious,
Like,
man.
I think everyone should adopt that motto.
Oh, for real, man.
If I had the balls, I'll probably get it tattooed somewhere on me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do that, fam. Real talk soon come, man. Can't complain.
I just put ideas into your head now.
Fully.
I'm a bad influence.
Fully
I'm
now,
a bad
man.
influence, people. Righteous Line is a bad influence. Mic check 1, 2, get to know. Shoot.
Come on,
Right.
fam.
I want to ask you guys now about your music now. Your influences. What are your influences from any other genre other than the music that you do right now?
Scream off Scary Movie, innit? Yeah, I'm saying, no, joking, jokes aside, but
You can take that. You can take that.
But yeah, man, I don't really know,
If the scream guy from Scary Movie is what got you going, then we can put him there.
Nah,
Put him
come
there.
on.
back in the day before it all started, I used to just listen to pure 50 Cent, but
Yeah.
I won't say that was an influence because I'm not trying to sound like him in it. I'm not like he was just what I listened to in it. But after that, more time I just listen to grime anyway. So most of my influences are grime artists. You know what I'm saying? It's not really any other genre other than grime.
Right. So who from grime would you say?
When I first started, I'd probably say people like, Chip and Ice Kids Westwood from back in the day when I was my age. That was big. But
Yes.
yeah, Chip. But recently it's been A-Star, and for the reason that A-Star's from Liverpool in it, and he does his thing. He murks everything he does, and keeps that Scouse accent. That's what it is for me. So when I try and do my thing, I'm trying to I'm straight from Manchester. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything I say, I don't try and sound different
Yeah.
to how I would talk in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you rep your city just like he reps his city, and that's what it's about. You got to be about where you're from, people.
So
real.
recently it's A-Star, but originally I'd probably say Chip in it.
What about yourself, Feeemo?
Influences, bro. What do you mean, like music-wise or just
Music-wise.
Music-wise,
From
okay.
whatever genre.
Bro. I don't know, man. That's the thing, because I listen to all kinds of music, man. Like, you name it, fam, including rock, fam. Like, I listen to anything. And
Let's get. That's interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, rock, fam.
Let's
Yeah,
get that.
man.
What would you say from rock? What drives you from rock?
I think, what's that group called, bro? I think they're called Metallica or something like that. The old school, though. 'Cause I used to play a lot of Guitar Heroes, innit?
Yeah.
So, all them songs there, bro. Like, bro, literally any kind of song I used to think, let me try and find the flow. Anyway, bro, any kind of music influences me, innit? But I think mostly rap, grime, R&B, and dance music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever I'm feeling, I'm on that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whatever
it's
sounds
like
good, man.
Your heart accepts it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can dig that. I can dig
exactly,
that.
man, exactly. But,
Yeah.
the person who proper started me off again, lyrical, my older brother, innit?
Yeah.
And his boys from college, man. Because they all used to come to the yard and spit bars, and I used to think, I wanna be like them, innit? So, yeah, man.
Yeah. So, would you ever consider doing any other sort of music other than what you do right now?
100%.
Yeah. So that go for you as well, Aitch?
Probably not. Because in my opinion, I would only sound right on grime. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, there's rap as well, but other than them two, in my opinion, I won't sound right on most other types of music, and I can't sing for shit, to be honest. So singing's out the window straight away.
I wouldn't mind, bro. Yeah. Bro,
So, what would you consider doing? Just out of interest.
Fam, anything. Like, I don't wanna name or say anything because I don't know yet. You don't know until you experiment. I'm willing to experiment music, innit?
Yeah.
Right now, obviously, the focus, like you said, is grime, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The music that my voice is, good with.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy to experience, bro. Fam, I'll tell you now, yeah. If man had the opportunity to go commercial, man, I'll go commercial, bro. I'm saying it now, fam.
Cool.
'Cause that's where the money is, innit? Let's be real, fam. A lot of man want to go commercial, but yeah.
See, the thing is, a lot of people think that word commercial is a dirty word.
It's not, fam.
But technically, everyone
big.
always talks about, yeah, I'm gonna make this money, gonna do this, do that. That's all commercialized world that
For
we're
real,
to deal
bro.
with.
And the real question is, bro, let's for example, Stormzy Shut Up, yeah? Is that a commercial tune? Yes or no?
Trust me.
What do you think?
Every big MC, like some of the best MCs, some of their best tracks have been slightly commercial or like.
Best, bro.
And the MCs who make the most money have they might be grime now, but they've still gone commercial somewhere along.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all.
Because what people need to remember is the purpose for certain artists doing music is to make money, fam. Let's be real. To make money, to provide for their family and eat. If that way to do that is going commercial, then why would you not choose to do that?
Sure.
When your first initial motto was to make that money? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense to me, bro. So when people say, oh, he's gone commercial, fuck him, man, he's dead, he's not the same guy. It's like, nah, he's just following he's just following the motto that he had in mind from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? But he's just taking a different route around it. We all do that, bro, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And his checks have got bigger. So
Yeah.
why is he bothered?
You get me? So man can't complain, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man can't complain,
Yeah.
man. Trust me.
I mean, I think most people's argument against that is
I understand.
once you go commercial, you're on like a conveyor belt and you're just throwing things out just for the sake of it, just to get the checks. But at the same time, you can be commercial and still put your heart and soul into that music as well.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that you don't need to. Your greed doesn't need to overshadow your heart and soul into your work as well. So it's a very good point that you guys make.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people say commercial, it's a tune that everybody is familiar with or it's well known. You know what I'm saying? And Stormzy Shut Up is well known. It's known on an international basis, bro. So it's shut down, fam. You get me? Konnichiwa went gold. Skepta's album, bro. These are all commercially driven things. You know what I'm saying, bro? So. You know, like it's all the same thing at the end of the day, bro. You get me? Like, it's all commercial, but the way people perceive it as being a pop tune, let's say, it's just a wrong mentality, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's it. Now, I want to talk to you guys about mic check, you know. It's been a couple.
all time
Yes.
mic check, blood. Come
Mic
on,
check
man.
1, 2.
MCR, come on, G.
Shellers.
Absolute shellers.
It may have been a couple of weeks nearly since the last time you guys destroyed it at mic check. But for anyone who was there to witness it,
Yo.
the shit was like it was yesterday.
I'm telling you, fam.
Left a permanent stain in your brain.
Oh.
I want to ask you, what was your most favourite thing about mic check?
Performing with Aitch, bro. It was the first time we performed, didn't it?
First
time.
time.
Performing with Aitch, bro. Mother's Life, favourite part, man. Performing with Aitch.
That was your first time?
Performing together, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
First time I performed.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yes, like I'm proud of my man, and like, he's performed and he showed it, like my favourite moment. Man.
Because you wouldn't have picked that up from watching you on that footage as well.
Really?
Really, because your chemistry was just like you've known each other for years, man. It's like you grew up in the same house almost. You know?
We ain't even known each other for a year yet, innit?
It's the
It's
maddest
not even
thing,
been
bro.
a year
It's
yet.
been bro,
Like maybe not even half a year yet.
less than half a year, you know. Real talk, bro. Like but the thing is, it's best that when you connect with someone, it's best that it's organic and natural. Man. You just catch that natural vibe, innit? People won't even know, man.
But the vibe was there, though. The vibe was definitely there.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
it's running through my mind now, like it was mad, fam. Yeah, that was.
You can catch that on our YouTube channel, by the way.
Yes.
Mic check MCR. If you don't know, get to know.
Come
yeah.
on, G, come on.
Get to
Feeemo
know, get
Aitch.
to know, get
It
to
is
know.
fire.
Trust me.
Without the lighter, I don't need it.
What was your favourite part, man?
Yeah, what was your favourite
My
part? bro?
favourite part, obviously, same again, performing with Feeemo.
100.
But, because he's already took that answer, I'll say something else in it. My favourite part of the mic check, I've got two, can I say two? Am I allowed to say two?
You can say what you want.
The first was when we dropped, when Petrol Bombing came on. Feeemo spat like about 2 bars in it and got a reload straight away.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't get past like 4 bars
forgot
like,
about it,
on my mum's life. He said, bro, it was mad. And then from then I was just like, I didn't stop smiling for the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? That was just in my mind.
Because I wanted to hear what else you had. I thought,
Yeah,
is this DJ gonna let us hear this shit?
That was K1, innit? Was that DJ K1 on the day?
Yeah.
Big up DJ K1.
Yeah.
Man.
Every knows it was worse than Peace FM, man. Alright, I'm gonna back this one up for this guy in this area. Alright, I'm gonna back this guy. Just let's listen to this shit, people. You know,
Yeah.
on the real tip though, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
man.
100%.
That's what it's about.
And
100%.
the open mic part went off differently.
Yeah.
Absolutely differently, bro.
Like, big up that man them.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
big up
Real
K Rico,
talk, fam.
Peso Equip.
Yep.
Too many names to mention. Everyone just shelled it. Everyone done their thing, and it was good as well because every single MC on that platform, like it was spitting. Everyone was different.
Yeah.
Like no one sounded the same whatsoever, and that's what was good about it.
I
And
feel-
everyone still got mad reloads.
I agree, fam.
Big up Fiasco, you know, because everyone else was absolutely shelling the mic like fast, and Fiasco was just like. Fiasco did it different. Like, Fiasco just went big up Fiasco, you know.
He's always had that. He's got that unique flow, brother. That unique kind of approach, man. And
Yeah.
big up Rem Dog, man. Yo, OG, fam. Like, he spoke to man and gave man some real advice and whatnot. You know? So big up Rem Dog as well, man.
Big up
That's-
Dims as well. Big up Dims
Yeah,
because
all type
Dims
Dims, man.
does trap music in it, but Dims went in on the grind.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
man like Tim should have.
That's what it's about. That's all love, guys, isn't it?
At the end of the
Listen,
day.
just want to thank you for your time anyway, man.
Come on, fam. Like,
Dude,
much love.
It was a
man.
pleasure, yeah?
Much love, man.
Feeemo,
Much
everybody.
respect, bro. Come on, fam.
H.
Respect,
Dude,
respect,
keep doing what you're
respect.
doing. Once again, Feeemo Aitch. It's your boy Righteous Line. You tune into the Sights and Sound of Mic Check TV. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Mic Check 1, 2.
Guarantee, fam, we're not the same crop. I can never run out of bars or lyrics because I don't get writer's block. You dumb? Are you stupid? Man, can't complain, I'm a nuisance. I'm sitting in a room that's filled with intruders.